In this video, I'm going to show you how you can expand on the capabilities of your iCON Pro audio interface with iCON's I/O Pro software. I'm currently running audio into I/O Pro through a mic connected to my 32CI audio interface. To learn more about the interface, be sure to check out some of our other videos. So what's I/O Pro? I/O Pro is a virtual mixer and plugin host for iCON Pro audio interfaces. It's the ultimate audio control hub for your computer. It allows you to seamlessly transport audio across your system, harnessing the power of your host-based plugins. It's designed to work outside a DAW, allowing you to conveniently store preferred plugin chains as snapshots. It can also be used as a submixer and plugin host for recording. So to get I/O Pro, you're going to want to go to iconproaudio.com and install it from the site. And I want to note that your audio interface, your 32CI, must be connected to your computer and powered on, and your computer must be connected to the internet when installing the I/O Pro software to ensure it installs the proper drivers. So let's take a look at the interface. Here you can see we have all of our inputs from our hardware, and we can change our routing up at the top. We have our ADAT inputs if you're using ADAT or ADAT expansion. And then over to the right, we have loopback, which we could do things like bring in audio even from other programs or applications on our computer, like YouTube, for example, or anything else. To learn how to set up loopback, be sure to check out another video on our channel. One of the cool things here is that I can go and load in a whole bunch of different plugins and again save them as snapshots for easy recall. This is great if I sometimes am working on audio for a podcast where I want kind of like a VO chain versus recording vocals where I might want more of a vocal chain for a song. Let's take a look at loading some of the plugins. So you can see there's these plus icons on each channel strip, and I'm going to click on the one I'm on right now. And you can see that a menu comes up with a bunch of different plugins, and I can go into ones I've used recently, or I can go into a whole bunch of my audio units, VSTs, VST3. But I'm going to go and load up AVA Live from Harrison Consoles. It's a plugin that comes with your 32CI when you purchase it, and it sounds amazing. So I'm going to load that on the channel. And let's double click to get into the plugin. So now you can see I have audio routed through the channel strip. And what I'm going to do here is just go through some of the presets. You can see there's even a male voiceover here, so I'm going to click on that. And now we're running through this preset, which is kind of configured for VO, exactly what I'm doing right now. If I wanted to add some other things here, we can see that we have a noise gate, which is bypassed. I'm going to turn that on by clicking the expander gate. That's good maybe to reduce some of the noise floor, and I'm just going to bring it down to some extremes. And then we have a de-esser, which is great. Let's see if we have an example. I said the word C, C, C. So it's changing it slightly here. I would really have to tweak the settings to get exactly what I want. But you can see we have a really nice channel strip. And when you buy a 32CI, a whole bunch of plugins are included. I do want to also note that I/O Pro works with host-based plugins, as if you have a 32CI, it doesn't have external DSP. So the plugins are powered here on your computer. And in addition to the channel strip, I just want to talk about the routing here. You can see we're going first through our filters, our gate, EQ, compressor, and then our de-esser. But we could do things like change the routing by clicking and dragging and experimenting until we find something we like. Maybe another thing I might want to do is add a third-party reverb just to test this one out. And also maybe I'm going to change the preset for a vocal rather than a VO. This would be more, again, if I was doing something for podcasting or narrating this video like I'm doing right now, but I'm going to switch to male vocal. And now let's just go, and again, I'm going to add a little reverb. And let me bring up this Valhalla reverb. All right, you can hear that reverb. And I'm also going to go and bypass this because it'll be a little distracting if I'm doing the rest of the video with this much reverb. Cool, but that's just one example of how you can quickly load in different plugin chains, adjust the routing. You also have sends, panning, and you can configure everything else here. And then if I like this as a setup, let's say for a vocal that I was going to record, one of the things I could do is save a snapshot. So I'm just going to go up to File, Save Snapshot, and I'll just call it Mailbox. Cool. So now that I've saved the snapshot, we can have it really easily for any recall, just so when we're in with a vocalist who's hopefully sings a lot better than I do, we can easily recall this channel strip with all of our settings. So I hope this gives you an idea of how you can use I/O Pro in your workflow. And again, be sure to check out some of our other videos, particularly on our interfaces. The Harrison 32CI is an amazing interface with a whole bunch of analog features and very unique features that are true to the original Harrison console. So with the 32CI and I/O Pro, you really have a very powerful combination for tracking all kinds of things: podcasts, vocal production, songwriting, even live streaming, or going right from your phone using the OTG port. Be sure to check out some of our other videos, and of course visit iconproaudio.com to learn more.